It may be moving at the pace of a tortoise, but it seems the custom of eating snails is spreading across Africa. Snails are eaten in large quantities in parts of West Africa, where they're considered a delicacy. Now, one entrepreneur is raising snails in Kenya. Hers is the only snail farm in East Africa, as Ruth Nasoba has been finding out.
In one of Nairobi's suburbs, not far from the capital, is Rosemary Odinga's farm. She's breeding the giant African land snail. She says it does not demand a lot of startup money or time. In a good year, she harvests close to 12,000 snails.
I have been doing this since 2008, and it's been a very fantastic and joyous journey. There's a lot of research that went into this. I had to learn about different types of heliculture across the world. And in East Africa, we have the most prolific breeder of all the snails. Then you know snails also don't make noise. Yeah, they don't stink. So almost anybody can do it. Even a child can come and care for the snails.
They are slimy and squishy, but Rosemary says they have been growing in popularity as a delicacy, especially among the expatriate community here in Kenya, mostly from Europe and parts of West Africa. From the farm and now to the kitchen. And this is where the meat is prepared before it lands on the dining table. Chef Charles Kimotho goes through the paces yet again.
This is my ready butter. I'll just pick an each escargot, put it on top of the butter, cover it nicely up. Okay, this is ready, and it's just have to put it in the oven because the escargots are tender, so the client doesn't have to wait for long.
It takes just 7 minutes to prepare, and hungry diners who have come here are assured of a fine, tasty meal taken with garlic bread and some fine wine. Each of these snails contains a substantial amount of meat, which is highly nutritious.
They are rich in proteins, they are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, they are rich in iron and some other micronutrients. So maybe we need to have more research done on snails since it's an area of interest.
The giant African land snail breeds fast and has been shown to be one of the most damaging snails in the world. Scientists say it feeds on at least 500 different types of plants and can cause structural damage to buildings. But Rosemary remains determined to make snails a more regular item on people's menus as she expands her business. Ruth Nasoba, BBC News, Nairobi.
They're a good size too.